Alright, how's it going everybody? It's Aunii and we're back with another one of these guides where you just gotta stretch it out a little bit because you know it's gonna be a long one. And there's a lot to talk about, guys. There's a lot to talk about. This is my favorite class in Guild Wars 2. Deadeye is epic. Deadeye is awesome. It fulfills many roles in raids. It is awesome in open world PvE. So this is strictly, this is mainly going to be focused on raids, but this is also fine in open world meta events. So if you want to play the raid build in open world, you can do that. I do it. I never have a problem with it because the thing about Deadeye is it yields extremely high single target DPS. And if you know how to manage your malice stacks, then you're good. But first, before I begin explaining the equipment and the build and all that, I'm going to explain a few things first so you guys understand, okay? Malice. What is Malice? You want to reach it to the maximum so you can deplete it, okay? This is F1, right? Your F1 marks a target. It causes initiative attacks to generate Malice. When they hit or critically hit your mark, you lose all Malice. When the mark ends or when the skill is recent on a new target. You need Malice. You want to burn all your Malice when it's full by using Stealth 1. And the Stealth 1 is, it reveals yourself and fires a powerful shot at your target. If this attack hits your mark, it consumes all Malice and deals, here's the important part, right? Deals increased damage for each Malice consumed. Okay? Meaning you want to up your Malice to the max, deplete it all, stealth attack. Okay? And it also gives you revealed for 3 seconds, so you can't stealth again for 3 seconds, but that's fine. You know why? Because our rotation makes it so that you're able to stealth in the next 3 seconds after you get another full stack of Malice and deplete all your Malice using Stealth Attack 1. Okay, so I just wanted to say this before I explain the equipment because the Malice is the most important part. I also want to explain that there are multiple builds for Deadeye. For different situations. There is never only one build with Deadeye. There's so many ways you can play this class. It's actually crazy. So we're gonna talk about all these things, and let's begin, shall we? Let's begin. We're gonna start first with equipment. It's going to be pretty simple, honestly. Berserker hoodie, Berserker shoulders, Berserker chest, Berserker gloves, Berserker pants, Berserker boots. So just like that, everything here is Berserker. Your rifle, I have the Predator, so I'm able to swap out sigils. But if you don't have the ability to swap sigils, just go Sigil of Force and Sigil of Impact. I have Accuracy Sigil, by the way, because in some situations where I don't have Spotter in my group, I will go Super Sigil of Accuracy. Or if I'm not running Assassin Signet. Signet of Agility gives you 180 precision. I will also run Sigil of Accuracy. But I'm going to talk about that more in a minute, okay? But anyway, the rifle is Berserker stats, okay? Your pistol, Berserker. Next pistol, Berserker. But you should have a third pistol that is exotic. It doesn't have to be legendary. Well, it can't be legendary. It doesn't matter because you can stat swap it. But have an exotic pistol, or it doesn't matter what pistol you get. Maybe it doesn't need to be exotic, but you need to put Superior Sigil of Paralyzation in that pistol, in the exotic pistol, because your pistol 4 is CC and it can really help you in pylons. If you're playing Deadeye pylons in raids, it will be an absolute, like, it's huge, and you should do it. Okay, backpack, Berserker backpack, Berserker accessories, both Berserker amulet and Berserker rings. So everything you see here is Berserker. The runes we use is Rune of the Scholar, okay? This makes it so we get a lot of power, we get a lot of ferocity, and you increase your damage by 5% while your health is above 90%. So there you have it. You have a lot of damage. Ferocity is huge because you are going to get a lot of crit chance. And with all the boons and all the buffs, you will get 100% crit chance. As you can see here, I am at 100% critical chance, right? So something to keep in mind is that you won't always get 100% crit chance, okay? So I'm going to talk about this briefly, okay? I'm going to go ahead and remove my boons and remove spotter. So I'm going to go ahead and remove boons, remove profession, okay? I'm going to tell you how to properly play Deadeye in terms of how you're going to build your Deadeye, okay? So here it is. I have 71% critical chance without any boons, okay? This is strictly coming from Silent Scope trait, which I will explain more in a minute, but I'll just go ahead and explain it now since I'm already talking about this. Gain precision when you hold a rifle, basically. You get precision, you gain additional precision while wielding a rifle. So if you enter stealth, you can enter stealth when you dodge, which is very good when you're playing Qadim The Peerless Wing 7 raid boss, because you're going to be dodging and stealthing quite a lot, and I have in the description down below POV guides explaining that, so you can go there and you can see how I play the boss. I also have a Wing 6 Deadeye kiting on that boss too, explaining every single move I do, so, and also the traits and everything, okay? But in this guide we're going to explain that as well, everything, okay? So anyway, you get a lot of precision from this and a lot of precision from Signet of Agility, okay? That means if you're running this and Signet of Agility, do not run Accuracy Sigil. You don't need the extra critical chance. You have enough, because I want to explain something else here. Every time you land up to full malice, here are the boons you receive, okay? So I'm just going to hit the boss, okay? Hit the golem. Full malice, watch my boons, watch my boons. I get Fury. What's my crit chance now? 91.19%. And keep in mind that you're going to be basically permanent Fury if you keep your rotation, okay? So you get a lot of crit chance with this. I will stealth now. I will deplete my malice, okay? And then I will 3. Now look, I get Fury again. Okay, make sure target is marked. 3. I get Fury. Look at that. Stealth 1. 3. Look at that. I get more Fury. F2. 1. Okay, 3. Look at my Fury. Boom. 1 up. So you're literally able to get basically permanent Fury. You get all these boons, all with one trait called Maleficent 7. Okay? This increases your malice cap to 7, as you can see here, which allows you to do this rotation. And it also helps you with revealed status, because whenever you dodge, you're going to be in stealth. Now that we talked about this, I'm going to explain a few extra things. So let me go ahead and re-add my boons real quick, because in a realistic raiding situation, you will have boons, you will have buffs. Okay, so we're going to add the realistic ones. So that's Banner of Strength, Banner of Discipline, Empower Allies, Spotter, if you do get it. Sometimes you won't always get Spotter, but if you do get it, then you can loosen up some of the stuff that you won't need. Basically, if you have a Spotter in your group, you don't need to run Sigil of Accuracy. You can just run Force and Impact, and then you can mix and match like your stuff. My recommendation, okay, here's what I recommend, okay? I'm going to talk about now without Spotter, okay? Without Spotter, this is what I normally run. Full Berserker, Rune of the Scholar, Force and Impact, okay? With Spotter, you can go Assassin Coat and Assassin Hoodie. Assassin Coat and Assassin Hoodie gives you exactly 204 precision. So it's really good to have that Assassin Coat and Assassin Hoodie in situations where you would have Spotter. And then you can go Sigil of Impact and not have to go Sigil of Accuracy. Okay? But I'm going to tell you the best way to do it is just run full Berserker. Honestly, I've been doing it this whole time. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Things go just fine. I do a lot of damage. I peak DPS. And in my guild, we don't run a Druid, so we don't have Spotter. But even if you do have Spotter, you're playing Qadim 1, Qadim 2. you're mainly doing Deadeye rolls, okay? So you're away from the stack in a lot of those raid bosses. If you're playing Deadeye in a situation where you're on the stack and in a raid boss situation where you're all stacked like Marsat Overseer, you would switch your build around. You would play double daggers for the rotation. It's just like a different story, because this guide is mainly going to be focused on how to play Deadeye effectively where it excels at, alright? And it does excel in Marsat Overseer with double daggers, by the way. I would like to keep in mind that rifle plus double daggers is really, really good, and the daggers would be Berserker stats. You normally don't want to play double dagger in other situations unless you're on the stack and you're playing on Marsat Overseer or something. So it's going to be purely for fun, but it's not generally what you would go for in other raid bosses, like where Deadeye excels. So you would go here. I'm just going to go ahead and tell it to you straight up. Double daggers, both Berserker stats. One is going to be with Sigil of Force, the other is going to be Sigil of Impact. And you're only going to swap to dagger when you don't have abilities to stealth, or you don't have any abilities. You would swap it, and then you would do your dagger abilities until you're able to swap back to your rifle. The rotation with dagger would be using Heartseeker. So there you have it. I put it in the chat, the dagger rotation. You would use Heartseeker twice, and then dagger 1, full chain 1-1-1, and then cloak and dagger to stealth. Then you would stealth 1 because of your stealth, and then you would 5 times Heartseeker, and then you would swap back to your rifle. So this is in situations where your rifle, you're not able to use any stealth abilities, and you would do that, okay? Okay, now, so we talked about the equipment, we talked about the sigils, and now we're going to go ahead and talk about the build, okay? The build, we go Deadly Arts, Critical Strikes, Deadeye, okay? Obviously. There are multiple traits I want to talk about that are very, very useful first, okay? Dagger Training and Mugshot. Well, it's called Mug, but I don't know why I call it Mugshot. I'm just going to go with Mug, okay? Mug is really, really good for Qadim 1 when you're kiting. Dagger Training should be taken every time when you're doing just general Deadeye stuff. So this will give you power for free, so you should do it. And you don't need the other two. Okay. Another trait I want to talk about is Premeditation. You will take this normally when you want to deal damage. Okay? Because it gives you more boons. Sound Scope for Qadim 2. Okay? Be Quick or Be Killed gives you quickness, self-quickness, power, and precision. And you gain quickness when you mark a foe. And you also gain power and precision when you're under this effect. So on Qadim 1, when you keep resetting your F1 and getting quickness, you basically get it for free. You get free power, you get free precision. It's huge for Deadeye kiting. Maleficent 7 is your default. You're going to run this pretty much all the time when you're doing your rotation. Because you need the increased Malice cap, and you get 7 Malice cap. Okay? Now I'm going to talk about everything step by step. Deadly Arts. Stealing inflicts poison. While in down state, your attacks apply poison. So it's in down state, and stealing just adds inflict poison, so extra DPS. Dagger Training is really good. Gives you 80 power and additional power when you're holding a dagger. So when you swap your weapon to dagger in your Deadeye rotation, and you do your rotation when you run out of abilities, when you run out of stealth abilities to use, you can swap the dagger and do your rotation that I explained earlier. Mugshot. I'm still going to call it Mugshot. Deal damage and gain life when stealing. This attack cannot critically hit enemies. The reason Mug is really good is because not only do you deal damage and gain life, you need that gaining of life to survive. And it can't critically hit, but you gain life when stealing, meaning that you're able to sustain yourself really well. And this works really well with Invigoration, which I will get to in a second and explain why it's good with Invigoration, okay? This last one, inflict poison when striking a foe with a dual-wield attack, gain increased condition damage. So this is mainly if you're going to play Condi, and I don't play Condi Deadeye. So, but yeah, basically it inflicts poison when striking a foe with a dual-wield attack. So there you go. You can get increased Condi damage. Lotus Poison. You weaken target when you poison them. Pretty much that simple. Gonna talk about Reveal Training. You gain power, then gain extra power where you are revealed. So increase power, and you're gonna be revealed very often in your rotation, and you get extra power basically for using 333. Because when you stealth and use 1, you can 333 and you get a lot of damage in. Well, I'll explain the rotation of 333 after I explain the build. Okay, even the odds, you apply vulnerability when you steal, you gain might when you hit with a stealth attack. This isn't like the worst thing ever. I mean, you get vulnerability when you steal, but this is completely different. You don't really care about this. You get more damage with power Deadeye by going for this. But this is not the worst thing in the world either. Panic Strike, immobilizing a foe poisons them. Striking a foe below the health threshold immobilizes them. And the health threshold is 50%. So if you strike a foe below that health, you would immobilize them. Doesn't matter too much here because it's an immobilize and you don't really want to focus on that. You're not some CC break bar kind of guy. You're a DPS damage dealer. Focus on that. That's your strength. Exposed weakness, you deal increased damage to your target for each unique Condi on them and in raid bosses. And generally, even like if you do open world PvE, people are gonna stack Condis on the boss. So for every condition that's on the boss, you get an increased damage. That's huge. Next one is Executioner. You deal extra damage when your target is below health threshold. So once the target is below 50%, you're gonna have 20% increased damage. And I really like that. So if you're trying to DPS race some guy, like once you hit that 50% health threshold, you're going to do a lot of damage, okay, by 20%. Now, Improvisation, you don't use this on Deadeye, you use this on Daredevil, so you wouldn't use this necessarily, and you don't really care about this when you're playing Deadeye. This is very good for Daredevil mainly. And Potent, oh, by the way, just so you guys don't know, Improvisation is basically every time you steal an ability, you get 2 of them instead of 1. So it's really good if you're playing Boon Daredevil, if you're playing Power Daredevil for some bosses, it's really, really good. But yeah, not for Deadeye. Potent Poison, if poison you inflict has increased damage and duration, other deadly arts traits apply additional stacks of poison. So again, this is like poison. You're not really a poison kind of guy right now when you're playing Deadeye. This is mainly if you want to play for the poison, right? So the poison you inflict has increased damage and duration. So would not recommend this because that's not what you're trying to focus on. Critical strikes. Critical hit chance. Now this trait, by the way, this whole thing with critical strike is really, really, really good. And I'll explain why. Critical hit chance is increased while your health is above the threshold at 90%. Keep in mind that Scholar runes that you have increase damage by 5% while your health is above 90%. Okay, that's Scholar runes when you have 6. Okay, so your damage is increased if your health is above 90%. And this trait right here, critical hit chance is increased while your health is above 90%. So get a fucking ooga booga damage. Worth it. Okay? Twin Fangs, you deal increased critical damage while your health is above the threshold. Okay? You gain bonus critical hit chance when hitting a foe from behind or the side. So, Twin Fangs is really, really nice. Increased crit damage is always nice, and it's above 90% health threshold, so you gain bonus critical hit chance when you hit them from behind or the side. So, it's always good to have that free extra critical damage. Just keep in mind that you're basically going to have permanent fury anyway, so you already have a shit ton of precision and you never have to really worry about like not having enough. Honestly, that's never a problem as long as you have the right build. Assassin's Fury, gain might when you gain fury, which in itself is not the worst thing ever. It's nice, like, hey, if I have might, I get fury. I mean, but do I care about this? No, because I'm Deadeye. I get fury permanently anyway by just hitting stuff. So, forget this. Signet, gain reduced recharge time and additional passive effects. You don't really care about this too much. But basically, it basically makes Signets have this additional passive effect, and The passive effects aren't really that great, and I wouldn't go for them, to be honest. I can see the one thing that's really good is the fact that it has reduced recharge time, which in itself is actually kind of cool because that means you can use your Assassin Signet active more in the boss phase. But I still wouldn't go for this over having increased critical damage because DPS is the main thing that you want to do, not gain endurance when you kill a foe or gain might when you kill a foe. I have basically a shit ton of might and I get it for myself, right? Because I play with Maleficent 7, I give myself might anyway. And my group can give me might and stuff too, so I wouldn't go for this. So stick with Twin Fangs. Next up, Unrelenting Strike. You gain Fury when you strike an enemy whose health is below health threshold, so that's going to be basically for free. You gain Fury when you strike an enemy whose health is below 90%. What did I tell you about Permanent Fury? Yeah, you're going to get Fury all the time. You're going to have critical chance all the time. You're basically a crit legend, and critical chance is so important on Deadeye. So this is a really, really, really good trait that you never want to pass out on. It's huge. Especially when the boss is 90% and with a giant health pool. You're basically critting the whole time you have crit chance. Okay? And it also really helps with your malice stacks, which I'll explain about that in a second. Practiced Tolerance. You gain ferocity based on your precision. Guess what? Your precision's already fucking so high. And you get ferocity. So your ferocity, by the way, if you already don't know, which I assume you do know, but I'll explain it anyway. Ferocity is the damage dealt from the critical chance. So if I have a shit ton of ferocity, it will hit hard than if I had lower ferocity. Okay. Critical chance is precision. So keep this in mind. There's a chance and there's the damage. Ferocity is the big damage when you critically strike. Right? So that's huge. Practice Tolerance is huge for this build. Deadly Aim. Your pistols and harpoon gun attacks now pierce and inflict less damage. I don't really see the point of this. You're not really swapping to pistol. The real time you swap to pistol is when you need to CC pylons in Qadim 2. And you don't care that it pierces. So this is not the trait for you at all. Sundering Shade. Stealth attack skills inflict vulnerability and grant fury upon successfully hitting foes. So, again, grants Fury upon successful hitting foes. That in itself is good, but why would I do this when I can literally have so much damage from ferocity? And keep in mind that this gives you a lot of ferocity for simply having precision, and you have a shit ton of precision already. And guess what? You have this for Fury, and you have Maleficent 7 for Fury. Why do you need this? It's a waste, in my opinion. You don't care about Grant Fury upon successfully hitting foes. You don't care about this at all because you always get Fury everywhere else, literally. So this would be worthless. Ferocious Strikes. You gain increased critical damage against foes whose health are above the threshold of 50%. So if they're above 50%, free critical damage. Damage increases by 10%. So you know how we earlier talked about 90% of health threshold. Now we have 50% health threshold with the DPS increase. And then we have Execution, which deals extra damage when your target is below 50%, right? So this one is above 50%. This one is below 50%. You have so much damage percentage increase. So this is really, really good. Next up is two traits that are really good here, okay? I'm going to talk about which ones you should go. Invigoration for sustain and healing yourself. No quarter for Ooga Booga damage, okay? Let's talk about Invigoration first. You are healed for a percentage of outgoing critical hit damage. This healing is increased when you're under the effect of Fury. And since you have a shit ton of Fury the whole time, your healing is increased all the time, basically. So this is very good for sustaining, and it's your key trait in Qadim 2 and in Qadim 1. Okay? Now, no quarter is your default, by the way. Landing a critical hit while under the effect of Fury increases the duration of Fury. You gain increased ferocity while under the effect of Fury. So here you go. You do more damage because you have Fury the whole time, pretty much. You're going to have more damage. So this is really, really good if you don't need the sustain. However, you need sustain for certain raid bosses or you will get cucked. So you can gamble, oh, I'll go more damage, it's fine, I'll just, you know, be a beast. But if you don't have this and you die, it's your fault. So keep this in mind. Invigoration, very, very good for making sure as a DPS pylon you don't die. Making sure if some shit happens, you can survive by literally just hitting the boss. It's basically lifesteal. You basically have lifesteal, right? And that's huge. So keep this in mind. Hidden Killer, you gain bonus critical chance while stealthed. This bonus lingers for a short duration after you've been revealed. This doesn't matter at all because we have Fury basically permanently and we don't need the 100% critical chance when we already pretty much have close to 100% or even actually legit 100%. So this is worthless, basically. Now, Deadeye. Let's talk about the first trait. Deadeye's Mark, and this is a very key ability, okay? Your F1. Mark a target, causing your initiative attacks to generate malice. When they hit or critically hit your mark, lose all malice when the mark ends or when this skill is recast on a new target. Okay? So this actually happens in Qadim 2, by the way. When he smashes into a pylon, you actually lose all the malice, and you would have to, your F1 would actually reset. It won't go on cooldown, it would reset. So this is the case for F1. Your maximum malice is 7 because of Maleficent 7. Malice gained upon hit 1. Malice gained upon critical hit 1. Okay? So keep in mind that F1 and then 3 will give you 3 malice, which I will do it right now just to showcase this, okay? You always want to mark the target. If I press 3 right now, okay? I don't get any malice. I have to F1. That's 1 malice right there, and then 3. That's 2. That's 2. That's 2. Stealth, 1. Now watch, I will get 3. Boom, boom, boom. 2. 2. 2. Stealth, 1. Okay? 3. 3. 3. Max malice. Stealth, 1. Whenever you stealth and attack 1, it gives you 1 malice right in the beginning, right? So make sure you have the target marked the whole time. 3, 3, 3, stealth 1. Okay, we have 1 malice here. Boom. Boom. Max malice. Depleted, stealth 1. Just like that. Now that we explained that, now you know, okay? Now you know. Just keep in mind that it says here when they hit, when your attacks hit or critically hit your mark. So you gain malice upon hit and upon critical hit. So that's why we're getting 2, okay? And keep in mind that when you kneel, look at 3, okay? You fire 3 bullets. So 3 of those bullets, okay? Boom, boom, boom. There you have it. It will hit and it will crit, so you get 2. 2. 2. And that's why we love precision, and that's why we love Fury. It's because we want to crit and we want to hit. Okay? And that really helps Deadeye's Mark. Okay? Now, Steal is replaced with Deadeye's Mark, which unlocks new stolen skills and malice generation. Stealth attacks consume malice for bonus effects. And you gain access to rifles and cantrips, which is a different abilities, which I'll explain in a second. So yeah, there you have it. Keep in mind that your F2 key can be used for stealth at maximum malice. So if I F1, 3, 3, 3, at maximum malice, if I F2, okay, just read this, right? It says right here, malice threshold for stealth is 5. Okay. But you basically want to reach max so you can stealth and then 1. So you can deplete the entire malice at maximum. Okay? And this applies to every F2 stone. See here? Malice threshold for stealth, 5 malice. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here. So always pay attention to your malice. Even like normally you just want to make sure that you literally hit properly. Okay? F2, 1. 3, 3, 3. Stealth, 1. So there you have it. Okay? Malicious intent. Marking a target or striking your mark with a stealth attack will immediately grant malice. And this is really good because you need that malice. That one malice is going to help a lot because it makes sure that you have to use rifle 3 only 3 times instead of 4 times. So this is really good. That one extra malice, you're always stealthing and wanting anyway, so you get free malice pretty much. So I'll explain this real quicker. 3, 3, 3. Now let's say I don't press 1, okay? You would still need to deplete it. So you would deplete it with this and you get a free plus right there. Okay? And you will 3, 3, 3. Look at that. Stealth, 1. Okay? Next up, Renewing Gaze. Deadeye's Mark recharges if your mark is defeated. Gain regeneration when this recharge occurs. So Deadeye's Mark will recharge if your mark is defeated, and this is really good because in Qadim 1 elementals, since you're basically after you kill them, your F1 resets. When it resets, or when your mark is defeated, which you're gonna kill them, you gain regeneration when this recharge occurs. So you get extra heals. So you have sustain issues, no problem. You have invigoration, you have and you will have this, and you have mugshot. Okay. Now, this trait is really important. Silent scope and premeditation. These are your go-to. Silent scope, you gain additional precision while wielding a rifle. You enter stealth when you dodge roll with a rifle equipped. It's very simple. Whenever you dodge, you will enter stealth. When you enter stealth, you're going to use your 1 for the empowered. So your rotation would look like this with it. So F1, 3, 3, 3, dodge, 1. 3, 3, 3, dodge, assassin signet with your 1 to get a lot of damage. And that's literally how you're going to do it. Okay. Dodge is another alternative to when you don't have stealth spells or when you need to dodge a mechanic. So whenever I need to dodge a mechanic, like let's say Qadim 2 arrow, I would 3, 3, 3, and I will 1 until the arrow comes. I will dodge it and then deplete my malice like that while dodging at the same time. So keep in mind that there's so many things I can talk about here. I'll try to talk about everything I can because there's a lot. You can also because with Shadow Step, right? You can dodge Shadow Step and you will still be in stealth, and then you can dodge back, go back to your primary area. So if you have to dodge a mechanic and you have the ball to pick up, you would dodge and then use your Shadow Step, right? So if I notice I have this mechanic, I have to dodge this. Okay, dodge, grab it, pull back, right? So keep this in mind. That you are going to have to be fast, reaction-wise and speed-wise. Premeditation. Deal more damage for each unique boon you have. This is your default when you don't need Silent Scope, okay? Because you're going to have boons the whole time. Because you have Maleficent 7, so you're going to get free boons, and if your team gives you boons, you get a lot of boons, and guess what? It's concentration. So concentration means that your boons will last longer. Okay, so concentration, you get that for each unique boon. By the way, when they say unique boon, just in case you don't know, it's alacrity, vigor, swiftness, stability. It's for each unique one, not how many stacks you have on something. So if I have 25 might, it doesn't mean like I'll get like a shit ton of concentration because I have 25 might. It's for each one has to be different, and they will count that and add it up. Okay. Payback. When renewing gaze triggers, the trait restores a portion of recharge time needed by your healing, utility, and elite skills. Don't care about this. Shouldn't go for it. Renewing gaze triggers a trait restores a portion of your recharge time, and this is renewing gaze. I don't see any point of going for this when you can have more DPS and Silent Scope for the precision and gain extra precision while you're holding rifle. These are always going to be your go-to. Iron Sight, damage dealt to your mark target is increased, and damage taken from your mark target is reduced. So, pretty free, honestly, and I like it. Damage dealt to your mark target is increased. You're always going to have your target marked, and the damage taken from your mark target, that's good so you don't get cucked and you don't die. That's nice. Now, 2 traits are really good here. Maleficent 7, be quick or be killed. Last one I'll talk about as well. Okay, Maleficent 7 is your default. Increase the maximum malice stack count, restores initiative, and gain boons upon reaching the maximum number of malice. Like we explained earlier, when I was hitting that golem, you saw all my boons lit up when I used 333 3 times. Okay, that means I reached maximum malice. Okay, but not only this, but you also restore your initiative to continue your rotation. You get 7 initiative and you get 7 increased malice cap. So whenever you 333, I want you to pay attention to my initiative, okay? My initiative, let's say I do this, 3, 3, look at my initiative. Boom, it just went up because I reached maximum malice. And that will help you continue your rotation without having to worry like, oh no, I don't have initiative. No, it's fine. Look, I literally always have initiative and I will always continue my rotation. Look, it's gonna run out. No, it's not. Go back up. Boom, boom, boom. Full initiative, full malice, dodge, hit, whatever, stealth. Just like that. And then we'll get full initiative, full malice, full initiative. I don't have to worry about shit because I basically have permanent boons of these type. I don't have to worry about initiative. The only time you have to worry about initiative is when you mess up your rotation, because if you do this, right, this would be a mess up, okay? So I gotta do 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Oh no, I don't have initiative. I will stealth 1, 3. Oh no, I don't have initiative because now I need to reach the maximum malice to get my initiative. And then, aha, okay, now I can fix my rotation. Nice, I will do this, I will do this, I will do that. Now it's back to normal, see? It's important, like, we don't use too much malice because, or rather not too much initiative. So this way we can continue our rotation without fucking up. That's gonna be crucial, okay? Be quick or be killed. This one is really good for Qadim 1. Gain quickness when marking a foe. Your power and precision are increased while under this effect. So you have free power, free precision, free quickness. And since you're going to be basically on an island when you're playing on Qadim 1, you're basically just going to F1 mark the elementals and kill them. And I have a full POV guide on this. Check it down in the description below for Qadim 1, for Qadim 2. And I have gameplay of it with Mighty Teapot. You can see it all down in the description below if you really want to see how I play this, okay? Here I'm just explaining why I go for it, okay? But this is so good. It's so good because not only do you get permanent self-quickness, because you wouldn't get quickness in any other way because you're basically alone and you can't generate self-quickness. This would allow you to generate self-quickness and get free damage and free precision, so you can kill the lavas faster, okay? So that's really, really good. You just F1 kill, F1 kill, F1 kill, F1 kill, F1 kill. Just like that. And now this one, fire for effect. Hitting your mark target with a stolen skill grants boons to allies around your mark and to allies around you. I don't care. I'm not a boon man. I'm a DPS damage dealer. I'll leave this to the boon peepos. I don't roll that way. I wouldn't go for it. DPS increase and Maleficent 7 is far, far more important for your entire rotation, and I would never go for this in a situation where I'm playing Deadeye with rifle. I wouldn't, and it's not ideal. Anyway, we explained everything for the build. We explained the equipment. We explained whatever it needs to be explained. I explained why I go for certain trait lines. Now, I'm going to explain the rotation, okay? How do you do your rotation? Well, we're going to tell you exactly how to do it. You need 2 types of food, by the way. You need a bowl of sweet and spicy butternut that gives you power, just power food, and potent superior sharpening stone. You will consume those when you're playing Deadeye, okay? Okay, you guys, so first I'm going to do rotation. This is how you would do it normally without Mercy. Now, Mercy is a really good spell. It basically loses all your malice, and it refreshes your F1. Just make sure that when you do this, you use your F2 already. So this way you can use use your Mercy and get another F2 in. Okay. This is what I'm using. This is the rotation for Qadim 2. Okay. This is the rotation for Wing 7 Qadim the Peerless. Okay. Dagger training, reveal training, executioner, invigoration for sustain. Okay. Sound scope, maleficent 7, and malicious intent always. Okay. Just keep in mind the key traits is sound scope and invigoration precision. These two are really good on Qadim the Peerless. Alright, so now we're going to do the rotation. Pay attention, I'll explain step by step as I'm talking over this, and then the next time I will explain it step by step slower. So first I'm going to just show it and talk over it. Okay, so here's what you do on Qadim. Okay, you would use your F1 333. Okay, this is the first thing you're going to do. And then you're going to dodge his shockwave. Okay, the shockwave will blast out, you would dodge it. Okay, so here goes. F1 3 3 3, dodge the shockwave, 1. You will notice one thing. Okay, and this is important. You will notice that I dodged quickly because the shockwave, by the time you land that 3-3, that 1-3 in, because keep in mind that your 3 fires 3 shots, okay? It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So if I dodge early, when I get the maximum, when you see your effect, look at this effect on my character, right? Okay, let me, oh, my mouse ran out, or rather my F1 mark finished. Okay, let me show this. 3, 3, look at my character. Now when I get maximum malice, look at my character. See that effect right there? That effect indicates to you that you reached maximum malice and you know you can dodge, okay? Then I would dodge and then 1. Okay, so once again, 3, 3, I will dodge early when I got this and dodge and the 1. I don't let the whole 3, 3, 3 finish, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, dodge, right? But my F1 mark finished, that's why I didn't get max malice. Okay, because your F1 only lasts for a few seconds. It's important to keep in mind that it has a duration of 30 seconds. Okay, now I'm going to do the rotation fully after I explained the whole dodge mechanic. So let me go ahead and do this. Respawn. Okay. F1, 3, 3, 3. Dodge the shockwave. 1, 3, 3, 3. Elite. 1, 3, 3, 3. F2. 1, 3, 3, 3. Elite. 1, 3, 3, 3. Stealth heal. 1, 3, 3. F1. 3. Dodge. 1, 3, 3, 3. F2. 1, 3, 3, 3. Dodge. 1. I don't have any stealth heals or stealth abilities, so I'm dodging now. See? Stealth. 1, 3, 3, 3. Stealth. Dodge. 1, 3, 3. F1. 3. Elite. 1, 3, 3, 3. F2. 1, 3, 3, 3. Heal. 1, 3, 3, 3. Dodge. 1, 3, 3, 3. Dodge. 1, 3, 3, 3. F1. Dodge. 1, 3, 3, 3. F2. 1, 3, 3, 3. Dodge. 1, 3, 3, 3. Q. Heal. 1, 3, 3, 3. Elite. 1, 3, 3, 3. F1. Dodge. 1, 3, 3, 3. F2. 1, 3, 3, 3. Dodge. 1, 3, 3, 3. Dodge. 1, 3, 3. I have to grab orb. 3. Go back in. Dodge. 1, 3. F1. 3, 3. Stealth. 1, 3, 3, 3. F2. 1, 3, 3, 3. Elite. 1, 3, 3, 3. Dodge. 1, 3. And there you go. So that's the entire golem. I killed the golem that way. Just so you guys can see the damage, it's 31.9k DPS, with your 3s obviously being the highest damage dealt, and your death judgment, which is your stealth 1. Okay, so this is Qadim 2 rotation. I'm gonna explain now step by step why I did the things I did. Okay, I gave my shadow step like in that rotation was just to demonstrate like you can continue your rotation even when you shadow step. It doesn't actually stop, it's instant. So I can 3 and do this and continue 3ing. It doesn't stop it. It doesn't have a cast animation. It's instant blink. Okay, so I want to keep this in mind that you can continue your rotation even after you go grab the ball. Okay, so you start with F1. Okay, 3, 3, 3. Watch my mouse, it's full. Pay attention to your mouse, keep your eyes on it as well if you're unsure what your mouse is at. Then you would stealth with your dodge in the shockwave. If you don't need to dodge, use Shadow Melt. And then 1. Okay? 3, 3, 3. Okay? F2. 1. 3, 3, 3. And then your elite will be back up, you can use it. 3, 3, 3, and then you will do whatever. My Deadeye mark ran out because I'm doing this slowly, okay? Just to help you. Okay, then you would 3, 3, 3. Use your heal spell. 1, 3, 3, 3. And then I can use F2 here. 1, 3, 3, 3, 1. Dodge and 1. I want to give you guys a quick tip with Deadeye. When you use your 3, don't mash it like this. Because then, see, I attacked 4 times. Because I was mashing it. If you take your time and slowly press it, you have more of a chance of not using it by accident. So I do this. 3, 3, 3. And then I dodge. And I do 1, 3, 3, 3. Stealth 1. See, I didn't mash it. And I don't recommend you do. I would just time it, you know? 3. I'm drinking tea, I'm chilling, I'm pressing 3, I'm pressing 3. Like, you don't want to do it too slow, but you want to pay attention to the yellow line when you press 3. Okay, so look at the yellow line here, okay? You see this yellow line here when I press 3? Look at yellow line, yellow line, yellow line, finished, I dodge. Okay, yellow line, yellow line, yellow line, elite 1. Yellow line, yellow line, yellow line, heal 1. Yellow line, yellow line, yellow line, F2, 1. See, I'm paying attention to my cast animation, letting it finish, and then doing the next action. So I don't have to mash 3, okay? There's no reason for me to mash, so I don't accidentally use something that I don't want to use. I use 4 3s, now I fucked up my initiative, okay? And it's important that we always get our initiative well set. Okay. So that really is the Qadim 2 rotation. Now I'm gonna explain the normal, like, standard way rotation, right? The normal standard way rotation, like if you're playing other bosses and stuff, right? Like, you would drop Signet of Agility. You would go Shadow Gust. You would drop Shadow Step. You would take Mercy. By the way, in Qadim the Peerless, some people use Shadow Flare, which I get why. I mean, I know it's like good, but I think it's just easy with this, and you guess what? The damage difference is not that big, honestly. Like, you get more precision with Signet of Agility, but keep in mind that this cantrip is an option, and you can use it with your Assassin Signet when you burn it. Just keep in mind of 80% and 60%. 80% and 60% of Qadim the Peerless's boss's health is when you have to drop the fires and the boss would phase. So you would use your Assassin Signet literally after your 1. So I want to show this quickly, okay? F1, 3, 3, 3, dodge, 1R, 3, 3, 3, and then F2, 1. See, my Assassin Signet, I was able to get 2 Death Judgments in. Now it's important to keep in mind when you activate your Signet, you do it in a way that is like now. See, you don't dodge it. You don't dodge Assassin Signet 1. You get me? Like, you would use it when you actually throw the 1 because it only lasts for 5 seconds. Okay, so that's important. So like 1, dodge, Assassin Signet, but it was on cooldown, kick W. So I'm gonna show this again. 3, 3, 3, dodge, Assassin Signet R. 3, 3, 3. Look at my Assassin Signet. It just finished. See that? We added 2 empowered ones in there because I activated my Assassin's Signet when it actually mattered. So it's in the casting of your ones. So I would go 3. I'm almost maxed out, so I only need to 2, 3. Dodge. 1 Signet. 3, 3, 3. F2, 1. Made use of that Assassin's Signet there. Okay, so activate it first and then use Signet. Don't use Signet before the 1, because then you would waste its time duration. So you want to hit it as soon as you hit the 1 is charging and it's going through. Activate your Signet during that, and boom, big damage. Okay. Now, I'm gonna show you guys the Mercy rotation with Shadow Gust, which is to be considered the default way to play Deadeye and like other bosses or open world or whatever. This will be like default. Okay. So obviously, let me explain first what Mercy is. You lose all your malice. Okay. It instantly refreshes Deadeye's mark, and you gain initiative. You gain additional initiative for each stack of malice you had prior to using the skill. So, this is really good, by the way, because you're not going to fully add in all the malice. So, here, let me show you, okay? Okay, guys, so this is the traits you're going to go when you're playing, like with Cantrip, Mercy, and Shadow Gust. You're going to go Premeditation. You're going to go No Quarter, okay? These are going to be... This is it. This is what you're gonna go. Okay, so if you're playing like this, okay, you're going full damage. Okay, Sigil of Force and Sigil of Impact. Go Accuracy Sigil if you don't have Spotter, right? So there you have it. That leaves us at 80% critical chance with Fury and with Spotter. 80% critical chance. Okay, gonna go ahead and kneel and show you this rotation. So F1, 3, 3, 3, elite skill 1, 3, 3, 3, F2, 1. Now 3, 3, mercy, 3, F1, 3, 3, F2, 1, 3, 3, 3, elite 1. Now you see what I did there? I didn't get maximum malice when I pressed mercy. Here's what happens if you do that, okay? I'm just gonna show you this. Boom, 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 mercy. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? The thing is, you want to use mercy when you're not full malice, okay? You want to use mercy when you land 2 3s. So this way, you get the maximum initiative that is needed, and you get to have more DPS in. Why is this good? Because you get more 3s in. So I can be like F1, 3, 3, mercy, F3, 3, 3, and then do my rotation and all that. But obviously because I had F2, that would be different. You would only use your mercy when you already used your F2. So I'm going to explain the opener once again. So this is your rotation, okay? This is your rotation. F1, 3, 3, 3, elite, 1, 3, 3, 3, F2, 1, 3, 3, mercy, 3, F1, 3, 3, F2, 1, 3, 3, 3, elite 1, 3, 3, 3, shadow gust 1, 3, 3, 3, heal 1, 3, 3, 3, and there you have it. That's the rotation right there for the opener. There's something really important that I have to explain here. Shadow Gust. When you use Shadow Gust, it has a cast animation. Okay, look at this cast animation. All right. So if I press this and 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, okay, didn't work. You know why? Because you need to wait. So when I F1 or whatever, when I use stealth, 1, you let it do the full cast. Okay, so let it finish. T, 1. When you actually literally see your character be invisible. Okay, so like that. That's important. So don't mash. This is a class where you don't mash your buttons. Okay. Okay, 3, 3, 3, just like that. And then you stealth, 1. Just watch your character Watch your abilities, watch your malice, and you'll get the hang of it. Just make sure that you know the cast animations for stuff and don't mash stuff. Because the more you mash, the more of a chance you're going to fuck up, because that's just the way Deadeye works. So pay attention to your malice, pay attention to all this stuff. Now, what happens if we run out of all stealthing ways? Because dodging now doesn't give us stealth. So what do? We will swap to dagger, which I don't own or use. But the rotation for dagger is in the chat right now. 2 heart seekers, 1, 1, 1. And then you cloak and dagger, which gives you stealth. And then you would stealth 1, 5 heart seekers, and then swap the rifle. Heart seeker would be, you know, it's like huge damage. So that's the dagger rotation. So if you really want, get 2 ascended daggers, make them berserker stats, give 1 force of sigil, give the other dagger force of impact, and then you can do this rotation and play this in other bosses. But this is the default way to play Deadeye in Mrfurythegreat Overseer and stuff. F1, 3, 3, 3, Elite 1, 3, 3, 3, F2, 1, 3, 3, Mercy, 3, F1, 3, 3, Elite 1, 3, 3, 3, T1, 3, 3, 3, F2, 1, 3, 3, 3, Stealth 1, 3, 3, and then obviously you won't have your abilities here, so you would F1, and then F2, and then 1, 3, 3, reset, 3, F1, 3, 3, F2, 1, 3, 3, 3, Elite Skill 1, 3, 3, 3, Shadow Gust 1, 3, 3, 3, Heal 1, 3, 3, 3, and then you don't have anything. You can land 2 3s in, and then F1, and then F2, 1, 3, 3, Mercy, 3, F1, 3, 3, F2, 1, 3, 3, 3, and then here you can keep hitting ones and wait for Shadow Gust, or you can swap the dagger. So here T, 1, 3, 3, 3, Elite, 1, 3, 3, 3, Stealth 1, 3, 3, F1, 3, F2, 1, 3, 3, Mercy, 3, F1, 3, 3, F2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, and then I can just keep hitting 1, no more 3s since I'm full malice, and then T, F1, 3, 3, and then wait for initiative, 3, and then here you have the option to wait for stealth and then hit 1 or swap the dagger. 3, 3, 3. Okay, see, at some point you're gonna run out of abilities to use, and I got, here you go, here's my DPS, 37.7k DPS, which is huge, right? You can basically wait for abilities and you can just use the rifle the whole time, right? With enough alacrity and stuff, like, and you can just keep using ones until your stuff is back up. And many occasions though, you can swap to dagger and use your abilities. Use your dagger abilities and swap back to rifle and continue and kneel and continue your rotation. So that's one way to deal with it. But yeah, that's the rotation explanation for Deadeye. For both everywhere you play, you can play like this. Qadim 2 rotation we talked about. Now we talked about this, where we get 35k DPS. There's also the one with quick or be killed. So we're going to talk about this rotation now with invigoration and mugshot. So here you'll see the rotation for Qadim 1. And honestly, there is no real rotation with this, if I am going to be honest. There is, however, an efficient way to get your rotation, because you're not going to play for DPS on Qadim 1. You're playing to kite, but after you finish kiting, you still have to fight the boss. So what you would do is you would kneel where the boss is. Oh, by the way, here you can take Shadow Portal. If your team needs Shadow Portal, you can go Shadow Portal, okay? If your team doesn't need Shadow Portal, you can just play Shadow Gust and stealth yourself, okay? So keep in mind, this Shadow Gust is 30 seconds cooldown by default. Just to give you like a bit more on this. There are other abilities that can stealth you and stuff. And for example, we have Deception, blind nearby foes, and grant stealth to nearby allies. This one would be 40 seconds long, but it would stun your allies. It would stealth your allies. But I like Shadow Gust. It has 30-second cooldown, and it works nicely. Again, if you need Shadow Portal, you have Shadow Portal. So what I would do occasionally is I would have Short Bow equipped. Alright, I would play Short Bow, and whenever I need to go port, like I just finished my shit, right? I just finished kiting. I can Shadow Dash here, put my Shadow Portal here, go to my stack, go to the pyre, do what I need to do. And then eventually my rifle will be back up and I can use rifle. And I explained this extensively well in my Deadeye guide for Qadim 1. So you can just watch that video. Right. Rotation with 5 malice. Now keep in mind, because we're going be quick or be killed, we don't have 7 malice anymore. So what's the rotation now, huh? Well, here it is. F1, 3, 3. Okay? That's maximum malice. And then you would stealth, 1. Okay? Then 3. Okay, now we're here. And then I can use another 3, F2, 1. 3, 3, stealth, 1. 3, mercy, 3, F1. Okay, and 3, F2, 1. 3, 3, Shadow Gust, 1. Now keep in mind, since I was revealed, this is something you're gonna have to pay attention to. It's a good thing this happened, by the way. You're gonna have less DPS overall, but you're also gonna need to worry about revealed. Your elite skill removes revealed, okay? And I will make you understand what this is. So when you F1, 3, 3, or whatever, like you get your max malice, all that, you F2 and then 1, okay? Now you have revealed. And keep in mind that when you're running this on Qadim 1 with this build right here, you want Sigil of Accuracy, so you get the extra fury. You won't be needing impact necessarily. You get a lot of power from be quick or be killed anyway. So you, instead of Sigil of Impact, you can have Sigil of Accuracy, because you're going to be alone pretty much and you can do your thing. But it's not that big of a factor or big of a difference. But it's nice to have that extra accuracy, because you're not getting spotter when you're alone. You're not getting buffs. You're being self-reliant. Okay, so that's an important thing I want to explain here. Here's the rotation: F1, 3 only twice, and then F2, and then 1, 3, 3 elite skill, which will remove revealed, 3 mercy, F1, right, and then you would T1, 3, 3 elite to remove revealed, 3, and then here you will run initiative. You have no choice. Okay, and then 1, and then you will F2, 1, and then 3, 3 stealth with your heal spell, and then use your 1, 3, and then you're just gonna hit ones like normal. You're gonna use your F1, and then you're gonna 3, F2, 1, 3 mercy, 3, 3 F1, T, 1, 3, 3 elite skill up, stealth that, remove revealed, and then you're gonna just hit ones until your thing is up. Then you would hit it, and then you would F2, and then 1, 3, and then 1, 1 until your next 3 is up to get full malice. 3 stealth, 1, 3, 3. Okay, when it's up, 3, and then you would F1, and then just use your F2, and then 1, 3, 3 stealth when you have it, but like don't make that mistake with revealed. Okay, and then you would burn mercy. The whole idea of this rotation here is like you're gonna use mercy and your F2 and your elite skills wisely. You would always use F2 and then mercy. So because when you use your F1, you always get an F2 key, and then mercy resets the F1, and then you can get another F2 key, right? So you want to make sure that you use that, so you're able to get 2 F2s rather than just 1. You know what I mean? Like, so basically you would F1, right? Okay, you would F1, and then 3, 3. You would use F2, 1. Okay, and then 3 mercy, 3, 3 F1, and then you have another F2 ready to go. Okay, so the rotation for this, for be quick or be killed, obviously it is DPS loss on the boss, but it is a heavy reliable method of getting rid of lava elementals. It fucks your rotation on boss, but it's very good for killing lava elementals, which is your job anyway. Your job is to be a kiter, not to do big DPS on the boss anyway in this kind of situation. If you're playing full DPS, go Maleficent 7. Okay, that is key. Anyway, guys, I think I have explained everything that needs to be explained with Deadeye. We talked about the build, we talked about the equipment, we talked about the sigils, we talked about a lot of things here. And it is a very good class, and there's a lot of things to keep in mind. It's going to take muscle memory, it's going to take time, you need to really get used to it, and once you get used to it, it's the best class in the whole game, in my opinion. And, once you get it down, you're not going to struggle as much. I always get, like, top DPS with this class. I play pylons. Check the videos down in the description below. I played with Teapot, and in that I did pretty well as well. And I have like multiple videos showcasing Deadeye pylons, Deadeye gameplay in general. And there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video, or let's see, the next guide. Comment down below, what do you think is going to be the next guide? Because I'll tell you what, it's in progress. Catch you guys later. Peace.